Well, my interest stemmed from my grandfather originally back in the early 50s when I was a small child. He showed me his gold coin collection, his silver coin collection. And so that's how I was really introduced to real money back then. And of course, we had silver coins in circulation during the 50s and the early 60s. And then I got interested in the gold market in the 79, 80, 81 boom. And I made some money on that, and I really wasn't overly interested in the monetary aspect of just in the financial, can I make any money on this? It's only as an adult over time that I've realized the importance of the monetary metals themselves. And as soon as I stumbled upon GATA on the internet back in 2000, I've been a hard money advocate ever since. The main reason to be buying gold and silver now is basically for currency debasement reasons. All the central banks of the world are printing oceans of money to try and keep their economies going and preventing the GDP from falling off the face of the cliff. This is not working. Money printing no longer works. And to prevent loss of assets and loss of your net worth, the only way to do it is with hard assets. And of course, the two I recommend are the monetary assets, both gold and silver. Well, you have political instability, you have problems with the euro. I see that the United States just got their credit rating downgraded from AAA to AA by the Standard & Poor's just this morning. So the entire world's economic, financial, monetary system is basically going to hell in the handbasket right now. We're looking at the end game of the fiat currency system as we know it. I expect before this monetary system crashes and burns, we're going to be looking at a very large 4-digit price or a small 5-digit gold price, and a silver price certainly well into the 3 digits. The main thing is, if you're buying it for the first time, is to have it in your hand where you can, where it's within your ability to go and seize it, whether it be in your house or you dig a hole, get a shovel and dig it and put it in the ground. I would be very wary if I was an American citizen of putting it in a safety deposit box, because there has been precedent back in 1933 of having that gold seized. And the other ways of doing it are through buying the mutual funds that have actual gold and silver back in them, or a company like goldmoney.com, which I've known James Turk for years. One way or another, gold is going to return to the monetary system, whether it backs the new IMF SDRs or whether the United States remonetizes its currency by going back, by revaluing in the gold price to some fantastic number. And that's one of the reasons why I say it's going to be a high 4-digit or low 5-digit number, because they're going to have to back their currency with something, whether it be the United States dollar, the euro, or the new SDRs that the International Monetary Fund is talking about bringing back. They're going to have to revalue the monetary metals. Gold and of course silver will follow in its tracks immediately, and I figure that that's going to happen sometime within the next 18 months. Absolutely. Canada, even though it borders right on the United States, has always been a more conservatively run country. I would think that the Canadian banks are better off than their American counterparts, but I think that deep within their books someplace they have bad assets that they haven't talked about. But on a whole, because we are a resource-based economy with oil, gas, and of course gold, silver, and all the other metals that we produce, Canada is in a much better situation to weather this storm. I think that this is a perfect time to be buying mining shares. I've been basically what I call all in for more than 10 years now. I have a broad portfolio of gold and silver stocks, plus the physical metal itself in my possession, plus the metals that I hold in various funds. So I'm all in across the board, sort of thing. I try to avoid the countries that are very extreme, like Venezuela and Colombia, and places that make me nervous. I'm not particularly a mad fan of China, although I do own one silver company in China. Most of the companies I own are based in Mexico, Canada, Peru, Chile, and places like that, which have sort of a recognized democracy. Well, I'm bullish on them for the monetary fact that all currencies are being debased worldwide as central banks print oceans of money, and I think that as inflation rears its really ugly head, and that's yet to come, we're going to see all hard assets, including all the commodities, rise in price because as the currencies are debased.